discrimination against a population that is predominantly minority women and is often underserved. Other patient populations are not being told to drive to San Jose. Santa Clara County made a commitment to the South Valley community when they acquired St. Louis. The county has failed to recruit physicians, both OBGYN and pediatricians, creating a gap in care for the families of the South Valley.
Now the proposal is 1 nurse to 5 patients. This will put our patients on life support at extreme risk. Their lives are now in our hands.
My name is Alan Kamara. Today I'm here to address James Williams. Mr. James Williams, at around 6 p.m. last Wednesday, you authorized Matthew Cottrell to send a very divisive message to the rest of the county employees trying to shame our nurses. And you know Matthew will not send that out if you didn't approve it. We deserve every right, everything that has been asked for all our nurses in the Santa Clara County during COVID. Our nurses have stood up and have fought for this county. Today, our nurses responded. We have over 400 participants on Zoom, and many of our nurses here to tell you, do not test our will.
Management has been consistently pruning down staffing in our department. There are several days with 1, maybe 2 nurses on a schedule within a 24-hour period, which is not sustainable for the county hospital for a vascular access nurse to tackle.
We train up new grad nurses and they turn around and leave for greener pastures in 6 months to a year. Well, here we are again. It is unfair that the county brings us to this point with every contract.
Please do what is right. Support a fair RNPA contract. You cannot put patients first if you put us nurses last. Thank you.
While I've always been proud of the care that I provide to my patients, today I am hurt, I am scared, and I'm angry. Changing the ratios is so backwards, it's appalling. We should be having conversations about how to make patient care safer, not less safe. Our friends, our families, and our neighbors deserve care that nurses are proud of delivering. They deserve compassion, dignity, and respect.
We keep them safe, we breathe for them, we feed them, we clean them. We support them, we encourage them, we give them dignity, and we show them respect. County administration should be ashamed of themselves for even making patient safety and equality an issue to care for our patients. Thank you.
I left El Camino Hospital 2 years ago to come to the county, and by my calculations in doing so, if I had still worked, I would be making 11% more than I make now. What 11% represents in my family is my oldest son's Gabriel's ability to get his teeth fixed so he's not ashamed of his smile. It represents a non-existent college fund for Jefferson and Olivia, my other 2 children. And it represents Saturday mornings having cartoons with the family. Instead, we're in line at the food bank to supplement our budget. So I put on you, please, pass a fair resolution here, pass a fair budget. Give us what we deserve. We do good, we take good care of our patients. Thank you.
One of the things that bother me is, as a nurse in the operating room, a lot of times I hear code gray, code gray, code gray. I'm waiting for that time where I'm here code silver. I'm here because that's kind of near and dear to my heart because I worked at a hospital. We had a shooting in the hospital back in Washington, D.C. All I'm asking is when we're looking at contracts and everything, we're also looking at the safety in our hospitals. Thank you.
Please stress to the county negotiators, stop playing games, put a reasonable offer together, and let us get back to work instead of being here in front of you.
My question today is, who is taking care of the nurses that are taking care of the patients? Don't force us to strike in order to fight for what's fair.
We were called heroes, healthcare heroes, for working through COVID and to provide best care. But now county is treating us as disposable with an insulting contract offer.
Some of us got offers from other hospitals, but we chose to work with the underserved. Therefore, we're asking that we have competitive wages so that we can continue to work in the county and continue to provide services to these people who would not normally get good service, except the kind of service we give.
Just going to reinforce what a previous nurse said, that we were called heroes through the COVID pandemic. While you guys were at home, nice and comfortable with your families, protecting yourselves, we were at the front lines. Don't forget that. So please, give us a fair contract, because if not, it's going to be a strike.
Let's not forget about the event that recently happened in our ER, and our local enforcement didn't respond for an acceptable amount of time due to disagreement of whose jurisdiction the hospital belonged to. That is unacceptable for our safety and the patients.
HSA caring for a patient. He masturbated in front of her. She turned away. He grabbed her breast. She told him to stop. He slapped her in the face and split her lip. took forever for the police to come, and then nothing was really done about it.
The county has been manipulating the acuity system on the backs of our nurses, which threatens patient care and safety. We do not want to strike, but you're forcing our hand.
Instead, I now grovel with anxiety, hyper-alertness, fear, and deep concern about making ends meet and securing quality off time amidst uncertain shift schedule.
We work for the county because we love our patients and we love our community. We want to live in the community. We want to raise our children here. And we can't do that if we're feeling unsafe at work, if we're burned out due to unsafe ratios and understaffing. And without a competitive wage, we won't have time to spend with our families that we love so much. Thank you.
As a county safety net institution who serves our most vulnerable mental health patients, I'm here advocating for safe staffing level, competitive compensation, and a fair contract. We are understaffed, overworked, and it is hard to hire and retain quality nurses when the county is refusing to pay us a competitive wage. Please ask the negotiators to get serious and offer us a fair contract. Thank you.
We are asking county to provide us as RNPA with a pay increase so that we can continue to be competitive with other hospitals. We should not be losing our newly trained nurses to other hospitals just because they have higher pay.
We go above and beyond to provide the safest care by noticing the smallest changes in their conditions and do not want our care or safety to be compromised because of poor working conditions, increased ratios with higher acuity patients. Please listen to RNPA for a humble request for competitive pay and to retain our nurses. Thank you.
Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know who we are. Who we are. So we tell them. So we tell them. We are the nurses. We are the nurses. Mighty, mighty nurses. Mighty, mighty nurses. Fighting for justice. Fighting for justice. Fighting for equity. Fighting for equity. Union nurses. Union nurses. Mighty, mighty nurses. Mighty, mighty nurses. Who are we? RNPA. Who are we? RNPA. I can't hear you. RNPA. Thank you, everybody. Excellent.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, follow, double tap, and comment below to let us know how we're doing. All of it really helps to get the video out there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.